Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Actors Soiree.
Soiree.
We are here to greet you. My name is Evan, a.k.a. The Chip.
The Chip.
And
my name is Shelley, a.k.a. Shelley.
and we are debonair dilettantes of the acting and filmmaking world.
It's so fancy. We're way fancier than I even thought we were.
It's a soiree, man. It's
fancy.
a soiree.
No, it's funny because it won't be fancy at all. I love it.
I think we're very fancy.
We are fancy. I'm going to just start dressing in ball gowns, actually.
You look at the seat you're in, man.
This is true.
And you think you're not at a soiree?
This is true. But, it's also more of like yeah. Yes. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, crossing your legs.
Now we can go.
What are you drinking tonight in that glass?
Well, with the super fans, a tea. But of course, it's English style, so it's Earl Grey with cream, and then a little coffee liqueur that the Chip brought.
Oh, usually you're supposed to mix it with something, but we didn't the first time we tried it. So it's very rich. It's a syrup drink.
It's fine.
I'm drinking that coffee liqueur in coffee, but we're already off topic.
Yeah,
but I feel like that's important because I feel like each episode will probably be drinking something different.
We are going to be drinking something different. We'll definitely go off into tangents here and there.
We are
nature of the beast.
Like I said at the beginning, we're debonair dilettantes of the acting world and the film world, and we're here celebrating the craft. That's what I like to think we're doing.
Yeah, we are doing that much. And from two different sides. We have myself, who is the actor, who's been doing it for a long time, and we have the Chip, who...
I'm the Chip. That's the other side of acting. It's like the Chip. I'm the consumer. I'm the dirty consumer that loves to just witness these actors grovel for my attention and affection.
We do grovel, 100%.
The whole point. People are acting. There's an audience. That's a very important part of the acting world, and so
it is. And we crave it. Crave it.
Definitely. I as the audience member here, I simply crave people to degrade themselves before me by pretending to be things they're not. That's the highest form of culture.
Degrade. Well, and in our podcast, we're doing something a little bit different. Well, maybe not different per se, as more added on, is we're going to play the game of how I would have done it back in the day before I knew what was going on in the acting world so much, as versus now that I have been through all the classes and done all the things, how I would do it now, being a bit more seasoned.
Yes.
So I get to degrade myself in multiple forms in front of you.
We get to see you degrade. Yeah, you're degrading yourself essentially. You're even saying, back in the day I was terrible. Now look how much better I am at degrading myself. I wasn't even good at degrading myself back in the day.
I wasn't even good back then.
Now I'm a pro.
A little bit better.
So
hey.
That's already I'm having fun. So that's a sign of things to come, I guess. We're doing each week. We do have a different little script that we go over that you put yourself through, chosen by me, with some input from you. We usually rotate week in, week out.
Who wants to do what?
Yeah, you say I want to do something like this, and I'm like, okay, fine, I'll cater to that. And then the next week, I'm going to be like, look. With wild card, anything goes.
Yeah.
You could be doing all sorts of things.
And it's actually it's even more of like instead of being like, hey, I won't be like, hey, I want to work on this project and I want to do this scene from this show. It'll be like comedy. Yeah, let's do comedy. And then next week, I imagine that he's going to be like, well, that was fun. Let's do a dramatic scene where you have to go through all the feels and cry and bawl your eyes out. It'll be great. Or Columbo.
You'll find out my taste pretty quickly, I imagine. The first test episode we did Columbo, a Columbo monologue from a villain. Maybe that footage may never see the light of day. I really don't.
It might not, or it might be a present after a year of this. Everyone gets to see
the first test episode.
See the test episode
and how much the set has improved.
Yes,
the set has drastically improved,
and it will continue to do so.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the other things I guess what we're we're getting out of this show is it's just nice to see you. Say hello. How was your week?
Week was great. Week has been busy. I just got back from work on Monday, so I'm still tired, but everything was great. Got to see you and work kind of alongside you yesterday. How was your week?
Week was good. It's not important. It's not why we're here to talk about our weeks. I thought it was, and now that we're talking about our weeks, I'm like, I mean, it was nice to hear about your week, but I don't do anything. You don't need to know about the chip. I'm the audience member. I'm not up on the stage. I'm here. I'm with you guys behind the camera. I'm just happen to be in front of it this time because I'm like our elected representative, coming forward before the actor.
Yes.
And possibly future actors on the show. We may get guests going forward.
Yes, that is a plan, and I think it'd be a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, me too.
I have quite a few actor friends who are already like, ooh, that sounds fun.
I mean, just to pick their brains, and if anything, go into what they want to do with their acting,
what they done, where their difference between their back in their day versus now.
These questions I should be asking you right now.
Okay.
How long have you been in the craft?
I got
Shelley?
on the stage for the first time in 4th grade, elementary school, and I fell in love with it. So I dreamed of being on the stage, and then about middle school, beginning of high school, I really dreamed about being on camera. They are two very different things. But the love for acting is always there. I do love a stage. I do love to be on camera more, and it's just literally been there ever since.
What got you when you were, in the 4th grade? What got you into acting? What was this?
I do want to say that there was just this. I don't know that there was a traumatic event. There was this allure that the stage. I think it was maybe odd to have a stage in elementary school, but it was a very old school. And there was just this allure to it. And I was like, oh my God, I want to be up there.
Now, were you acting before 4th grade?
No.
Or did you in the little things?
I think the love came from my dad was a big movie buff. He was an amateur filmmaker. There was always something on. He was always explaining everything. And I think so. I blame my daddy.
So it's father issues.
It's father issues.
Yep. I knew it was a trauma.
Yep.
I
blame my dad.
This goes into what we were talking about last week, where it's this whole setup. I keep referencing the secret episode that we haven't.
You guys are just going to find out so much about it when it airs. You're going to be like, I knew this already happened.
I'm the therapist of the episode, and you're going to be in the chair talking about your, all these things that go into your horrible pains in life that you draw upon to inform your acting.
Yep. 100%.
That's what I hear.
100%.
It's like,
very much so. And sometimes it's cathartic, and sometimes you're like, I don't want to go there. Okay, let's go there. And then you need some time afterwards.
Do you ever feel like you're, if it is like you've got to pull upon these painful memories and really open up to this personal stuff to draw upon, I don't know, a piece of someone. You showed me a piece you were reading where it was someone who found out they were sterilized by their brother when they were young and they can't have children, and the brothers, this very horrible thing that's happened to this person in this piece of cinema. And I'm like, do not feel safe opening up these feelings, going in, cause I imagine if to draw upon what trauma you have in your life.
I don't know
if
it's
assume.
I mean, it's each actor is different. Sometimes it's easier for me to do that because it's easier to relate to the character, and therefore it's a little bit more organic because you already have those feelings instead of masking it, for lack of a better phrase.
You go into a smoky room filled with these casting directors or whatever, and they're like, hey,
No, please continue.
They got the cigar,
Yes.
Hey,
this is the 50s.
Person, derogatory name,
lady, do this scene.
Show me the cry for me, lady. Do they have, and you're like, you've got to do this because they're going to give you this part possibly.
I don't know if it's so much that it's the safe in, if you have a backstory yourself that you can draw on, it's more of you have to feel safe being vulnerable. And if you are not, I don't think you're going to cut it.
because that makes sense. You know, you got to open up, and it's like the basis
And they don't
of acting,
know.
you know?
They don't know what you're drawing on. So you don't have to tell them like, oh my God, my brother sterilized me, and so I know this part. You don't have to tell them that.
I mean,
They
you
don't
should.
know.
I feel
They
like
don't
that.
know.
I mean, they don't know. You should then. Like that probably would
Just
like
tell
get
them
in their
and lie.
heartstrings a little.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. They're not going to find out. Like they've already paid you by the time they found
True.
out.
Well, in the other sense, they don't have to know that maybe I just got there because I thought of like my dad dying, just to bring up somebody that we already talked about. They don't need to know that that's what I'm drawing on. You don't need to tell them.
Yeah, you will never know. Even if we say the stuff, even if we talk about personal stuff, you know, no one will know. You know,
No one could know. You don't have to tell it. You just have to be vulnerable enough for it.
Do you ever find yourself like surprised by a piece that you've taken on and you're working on? Because you're making this character, I imagine, that if they're a real enough character, right, you're going to be creating a personality that is so deep that you won't even that character won't realize things about themselves like we don't realize things about ourselves,
100%.
right? Like, you know, that's why you're here in my office getting this therapy to sort of uncover the unconscious, you know, about your own behavior.
Yeah.
And if you're making a real character, there's things you're not going to know about the character either, as you're, you know, a stranger discovering who this person is.
Sure,
right?
it's a
Like,
journey.
to a certain extent. Yeah. Do you ever find yourself becoming sort of finding things about yourself through these characters in a way?
Sometimes, especially if it's been a character that I might not have any personal like I can't relate
Like
to it
this,
on
the
personal
person
levels.
who was sterilized by their brother. Like that's never
no,
happened.
my brothers are dope. They're
only
cool. They would never do that.
Yeah, only like casual
So there's
sterilizations. Nothing really too serious.
Again, it's different for different actors, but you got to put yourself in the shoes as much as you can. And like I've never personally been through that. So whether you are mentally going through that or you're having your character go through that, I might be really surprised at how that affects me. But also it's a level of it's affecting me, plus that if you're building a character, you are that character that's got little notes of you. It's not you, but you need parts of you in there or it's not authentic or organic.
I mean, the way I think about it is, you know, we're all acting all the time in a way.
A lot of
to
times,
a certain
people
degree.
just don't realize it.
You know, are we, this is my deep thought of the day. Are we?
Do you want to sit here?
I know. I'm giving you the deep thought. You know, I'm the therapist being like, here, chew on this for a while. You know, my deep thought. Maybe you've got to learn to realize that. I already forgot what I was going to say, man.
Something along the lines of like empathy.
You know, I've had too much of this. You
got to soak it
creme
in.
liqueur before our session started today.
You also have to, I don't know if this is where you're going, but where you say like you have to learn to accept those feelings. Like when you were talking about like, are you surprised at like, this might be a reaction? I could be surprised and I might not like it, but if that's the character, you have to accept that or you're never going to.
Have you had a role that has surprised you, that stands out as being like, I had to come to terms with something about myself or that made you discover something about yourself that really made you feel like you had a moment of growth or learning? A
little bit, but it's weird because it was almost in like I had to do. It was not long, and it's weird that I keep bringing him up, but coincidence. Not long after my dad died, I was doing a scene and I was cold reading for somebody else, but we were both doing stuff, whatever. I did not know that the scene, because I was helping this person out, was going to be about somebody whose uncle had died. But it was right after my dad. Dude, I was a sobbing mess because it was very close. It was very soon afterwards and I could barely get through it. I'm literally like crying. I can barely even read it. And I'm trying to like push through. But what was surprising was I had to learn how to pull that back. So like I'm so raw. I'm so emotional about it. I wanted to just be like, I don't fucking even want to do this anymore. Like I don't want to go there. It was too new. It was too raw. But I had to learn how to pull it back. so I could just like tone it down a bit,
'Cause you're
stuff
like,
some of that shit down.
It's an uncle, it's not a dad.
Yeah,
you know?
it
like,
wasn't.
come
That
on,
person
you know?
was not that close. It didn't.
Like,
My level of
look,
despair
as an uncle,
was
I'm like,
not,
you shouldn't be crying that much over me.
My level of despair was not near close. Like it was too much. It wasn't drawn back enough. And I learned that I could. I had to. And it wasn't like I just put it in a box and like shoved it away. I had to go. It's more like I had to come to terms real quick, even if it was just for 5 minutes, and I could have my feelings about it personally afterwards. But I learned that I could. And I got to take that with me later because if something sparked a memory or whatever, which happens a lot in grief, and I'm in public, I'm not getting like a bag of rice off the grocery store and bawling my eyes out. I learned to like, whoop.
We've probably both seen movies where something like that happens. Like, you see a person break out in public, but I was going to ask what piece that was from. It was like,
it was
like
I don't
Looney
remember
Tunes
exactly what
episode
it
or
was.
something
No, it was a Western, it was a Western TV show. It wasn't Yellowstone. I don't think. It was more of a period piece.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of
and
uncles in the Wild West.
Probably like 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. But yeah.
Have you been to Yellowstone?
Pardon me?
Have you been to Yellowstone?
I have not been to Yellowstone. It's on a bucket list. Have you?
No, I haven't been to Yellowstone, but I've heard a lot about it from this show. Like
the show that's called Yellowstone, that's in Yellowstone. They talk a lot about Yellowstone.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like an exciting place. Like, maybe I should go. It doesn't seem very safe for uncles.
Well,
so I
maybe
should
just
keep my distance.
Maybe don't group outings like next to the cliff.
That's true. Oh, that's what happened.
I actually don't remember, but that's.
Maybe just in general, don't do that. This guy fell off a cliff in the piece.
Yeah, I don't remember how he died. But I know how it's easy.
Did your monologue? It was like, he's just a pancake now. Like, my poor uncle.
No, I can
something implying that he got squished.
He's just a pancake now. I would have died. I would have been like, oh God, oh genius writing.
I don't know. Well, maybe next monologue, we'll do a Yellowstone monologue.
Oh, beautiful.
Really got me curious about this show, I'll be honest.
Well, I don't remember. I don't think it was that one. It was more of a period piece, like a period Western piece. I just don't remember what TV show it was from.
Yellowstone. Yes, I'm thinking of Yosemite, but still.
But yeah, that's little things like that happen often. But that wasn't even so much of a surprise. Like, oh my God, I have those feelings. It was a surprise that I could actually take
control them back. Yeah, it was like it discovered these feelings you had about your father and all this, and at the same time,
I thought I was good.
Professional.
Wasn't good. Like
you realize that there's this piece above you that's just playing a larger role.
Yep.
Than just having controlling everything.
Yep.
That's what we call the ego or the super ego. I'm sorry.
Oh, I learned about that in my books. We don't know anything about egos. What are you talking about? Egos.
Yeah, you already got that covered.
What?
The super ego, though. Let me tell you.
Oh,
it's even better.
Oh no, I'm more of a person than that. No, that's not true.
But don't learn about the id. That stuff's dangerous.
Says the therapist in the chair.
Keep the id under control. That's what we're here for. That's why you pay me.
Yeah.
Do you want to move on to our piece?
Yeah, let's move on.
Let me make sure that I've covered everything. As our first episode, I have to have a couple notes to make sure that we're staying on track. We're obviously very on track talking about Yellowstone. Do you want to talk about who we are a little more?
Yeah, you get to start.
I already said I'm the chip. I got nothing. Like I'm this guy going around doing these, having fun. Talking to people.
Humble bean.
Yeah, humble bean. I do that. Like,
yes. He does.
I'm just describing my life.
But you do have you work a lot on sets. You work a lot behind the scenes.
Oh, like work is.
Yeah, but it's still industry related.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to talk about what you do? Like,
I have been on sets, and I am.
You've been on sets too, yeah,
and I love it. I love having a camera facing me right now.
This is
ego.
This is the future of therapy.
Yes,
they were going to be recording it and sending everything to Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk with the AI, and now but now This is old school. Now they record it and don't send it to Elon Musk with AI. They keep it for a personal collection or something like.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun.
But we contact us. Our email and information is below if you want to know more.
And if you want to book me on anything,
book Shelley.
Hi.
She's great. We'll have, future guests
My
too.
agent manager sends stuff as well.
I figure we have like a plug spot at the end of the episode almost.
I will always put
because
a
at
plug
the
spot
end of
on
the
the end of
episode,
the
like we
episode.
bring the guest on, they do the song and
Yeah,
dance.
100%.
And then at the end, we're like, okay, now that you've done the song and dance,
It's like
you get to
the
say,
slate at the end of the episode. Hi, my name's Shelley Park. Put 5'5" and live in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we'll have the
me.
headshot. We have a whole nother camera set up over in the
God.
corner where we do the headshot and the slate reading. But
Fun times.
have you heard? Our reading today at the Soiree is a reading from the beautiful
And hilarious.
television classic Animal Control.
Television classic.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
Boob tube
it's-
spectacular.
It is good. It is that good, just barely slapstick comedy. Very Parks and Rec-ish. Very. I mean, I think it's from the right. I think it's the same writers as Park and Rec.
That's what your notes said on the piece.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Yeah. So I mean, take that with what you will. They write a lot of various.
I try to choose things that I don't think Shelley's very familiar with.
I don't even
To
remember.
try to catch it by
reading this.
surprise, even if it's from something that like she said she's done. She's been in the game so long, she doesn't know anymore. Like something
So
from
many-
years ago.
So many things.
From
I've
a
read.
hit, even from a hit television piece like Animal Control. We're
Yeah.
starting with a big one. We're starting with a really recognizable title
Yep, and
on this
apparently I've worked
podcast.
it. I don't remember it.
Do you remember what this is about? Because spoilers, you have the script in front of you.
I do, but I
And
only
you did
read
look at
I
it before we started
I
filming.
skimmed it once, and that's another thing I'm going to try to do is to help me do the baby Shelley versus now Shelley.
Yeah, we start with a baby Shelley last
Yeah,
time we
did
started,
start
but I
with
figure
the
it's
baby
probably a
Shelley.
good idea
It
going
is.
forward.
It's actually harder.
Yeah.
It's much harder.
I
to
don't
do.
know. I feel like it'd be harder to do baby Shelley. We could go into this
We can do
because then you're thinking about what you've done already.
but
Like
it's harder to do baby Shelley because I got to pull back what I already know. So it's harder
Yeah.
to do baby Shelley first.
but you've got to do the first one, how you do it now, realizing that you've got to do baby Shelley after.
Yeah, but
so
you can
then
just
you're
get
like,
lazy and just be like, oh, I made nothing. Like you can just get lazy.
yeah,
that
but
way.
like, come on, I'll know.
We'll test it out. Maybe we'll
maybe
test
if no
it
one
out.
was here, you could get away with it. But like, I'm going to keep
True.
you on point, man. Like that's
True.
what the therapist does.
I
I got to keep you from your own bullshit,
yeah,
man.
I like a therapist that doesn't beat around the bush or
Like,
fuck
you
around.
stay-
Yeah.
on topic, man.
Yeah.
You're acting for me. Like, get to integrating yourself quickly. Don't stop beating around the
it
bush.
sounds more like, yeah.
Now it sounds like my therapy session.
Actually, now you just sound like an AD. Okay, let's go. It's funny.
Well,
So,
we're
yeah.
gonna start this one off. You want to get into it? Do you wait? I chose it. Neither of us have seen the show. You've seen it one episode. It
I
sounds
think
like
I've
maybe.
seen half an episode. And I just recall it didn't quite do it for me. So
that's what I thought when I saw the
continue.
poster. I was like,
yeah.
a funny animal. People coming up to these animals. I'm sure funny, like the animal poops.
I think it's a
and,
brilliant
he's trying
idea.
to hit on a girl.
Like whoever had the idea of let's make this comedic show based on this. And I know somebody who is an animal control officer, so
I'm sure there's funny stories.
It's funny, yeah. Like the idea is brilliant. I just watched it and it just.
But in our
didn't
day
hook
and
me
age,
fast
though,
enough.
those funny stories, you can just get online and
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
know
mean,
they're
that's what
real,
Reddit's
they're
for.
raw.
I call my friend.
You go to a show, it's they probably stole the way I feel like a lot of things are written these days is they go online, they steal some meme or some popular
Reddit is
story
good for
and then
many
just
things.
turn it into sanitized network, whatever. Sanitize. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Hard hitting facts on this podcast.
Sanitize.
So hard hitting opinions.
But I mean, it is funny. The writers are brilliant. Everything they've done is brilliant. This show just didn't necessarily hook me, and I haven't went back to revisit and try again.
I think, yeah.
That's
What
all.
I think is it's as good as it needs to
If
be.
they
I'll
ever-
give you whatever opinion you need for Shelley's record so she can get hired on this show.
I was going to say,
I don't want to say anything too bad.
I wouldn't
She-
turn
she
down
loves it.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn down a job on it ever.
But yeah, I mean, she's being honest. She's, I could say whatever. I'm not, if you want to hire me for something though, animal control, like security or whatever, you can hire me. I'll do it.
Security, really?
Yeah,
Good
why
talk
not?
to-
If it's
he's gonna
good
be friends with
money,
everybody.
we could use it.
That's so funny. So yeah, we have 2 scenes. Do you want to do both of them, or you just want to do the one?
Well, the one I was basing it off the one where it says "start here" or something.
Scene 2 start. The one
Scene
where
2 start.
this
yeah.
one where
Start.
I made the notes.
Where you made the notes.
Okay.
And you circle
Great.
start.
All right.
Yeah.
Then get rid of page 1
Hold on.
and 2.
It's okay. 1, 2. Goodbye.
That's what we do is when we're done with them, they go on the ground.
Yeah. It's the soiree. We keep the floor dirty.
Yeah, we keep the floor. I'm gonna clean it. I'm a lady.
Okay. You're reading for Emily.
I am reading
the part
for,
of Emily.
Yep, I am reading for Emily.
I want to say I initially was thinking of calling this episode "Denial." Episode 1, Denial.
It's nice.
I think it's a necessary part of acting, personally, as from what I've seen. And 2, I think in this piece there's a lot of denial.
There is a lot of denial. It's a good thing. Before we start, since I'm going to do Baby Shelley first.
Okay.
I'm just going to refer to myself.
Yeah, this is.
So Baby Shelley would have gotten this script.
And you're saying, baby, we never really specified when you'd be doing this piece
So
from.
I have been doing proper, I was on stage all the way through high school and did some in college. So when I started doing on camera, which again is very, very different, that wasn't until after I graduated college. And I'm not going to put my real age on here because it's an age range, says my resume. But we'll say,
That's amazing. I'm gonna do that on my resume, man.
It's an age range.
Hire me as a crew member.
I start age range 25 to
60.
35 to 60.
I'll put a little makeup on, whatever you need me to
say
be.
Baby Shelley, when I first started taking real structured acting classes, which would have been 15, 20-ish years ago.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Very, very green.
Yeah, we've kind of left it open so you can do. We've kind of left it open so you can do a. Initially, when we were coming up with the idea for the podcast, it was we'll do it 10 years ago. But you started acting when you were in 4th grade. I can't wait for the episode where you do the fourth grade version of whatever piece we're doing.
Play that.
Yeah, do, Silence of the Lambs or something.
No. These lambs are cute. Bah. No.
I'm reading it puts the lotion in the bag.
Why does he have lotion in a bag?
I guess it's a basket.
I mean, truly though, kids are the best actors because they're so honest and they're great. But anyways, so this is going to be Baby Shelley. We'll say circa 10-ish, 15 years ago, when I was very green to what you do when you are handed a script.
You were still early on a journey of trying to be a working actor.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Instead of just, I don't know, in school.
Sure. Yep. 100%. Yep. This is when my focus went solely to acting.
Because I want to get into the head of this person. I'm about to see this. You're essentially doing an audition, a reading.
She is very thirsty. She is very naive.
Oh, so she's a horny person.
I mean, listen. That's
the thing you lead with, they're thirsty.
Thirsty for acting roles. What am I kidding? My parents don't see this. They're dead. Yeah.
It's compared to today.
Some horniness too. Who cares?
I mean, I get it. I'm older now. 15 years ago, it was a different time.
But yeah, very, very thirsty for acting roles. Kind of naive. So without proper without really being in the scene or anything, not you, but actors are just oh yeah, I can do this. I'm going to fucking kill it.
And
not how that works.
I've never had that experience.
No?
I've done a little acting in the past too.
Ego.
Okay. Well, no. My experience. I've never had the experience of I'm gonna kill this.
Really?
Yeah. With acting, I'm oh my god.
Well, there's a difference.
Remember the lines.
Baby Shelley's I'm going to kill this is just yeah, I know I'm good at this. I think I'm good at this, and this is going to be great, and they're going to love me. Seasoned Shelley is just it goes in with it different. It goes in you practice a lot, and you have you know you're going to win this game because you tried so hard. And maybe you don't, but you tried so hard, and it's a whole different it's I'm going to kill this because I put the work in, and this is going to be great, and hopefully they love it. Probably they won't. This is,
to me, the mystery is the work part.
Which you love to do.
It's hard to really understand that element of the game.
That can, there's a lot of work into it.
Because I've done some, like I said, back in the day, even then I was I'll just say the line. Even if working, I'm I'll read the lines over and over again, but I'll memorize them. But how do I know? I don't know. It's trying to recreate. I mean, I don't know. I go to the gym or something and try to like have perfect form while you're like
Sure.
lifting a bar or something. It's almost like when it's happening, you don't know that you're like arching your back in the wrong way, or you're flexing your face and like you're not, having the right
eyes are
technique.
very expressive.
It's a very
You need to be.
physical thing acting from what I've heard.
It is. And there's like two very quick examples that I could give before we get into it. Like, baby Shelley would have received this and not known that. I mean, I would have known probably from reading it. And there's some information that you do receive. I would have known it's a comedy. I would not have known it's a single cam comedy.
And that would change how you sort of face and
100%. Because a single cam comedy, there's one camera on you and you can be a little bit more subtle with your face, and it's not like, as we say, high stakes. Where if this was double spaced, I would know it's a multicam, and the way that it's written, it's a multicam, so you can be a little bit more expressive.
Really, it's in the even the paperwork itself. I did not know that.
Yep, the writers give you. That's another thing Baby Shelley did not know. Everything you need is literally here. The writers give you everything you need. You can take some liberties, a little bit here and there.
You sound like a evangelical, like what's it called? Jehovah's Witness waving the Bible in my face. Everything you need is right here.
I love this craft so much, so I kind of am for the acting world. I guess.
I mean, I didn't know. That is secret information you can get from a script that I did not know about.
Yep, Baby Shelley didn't either.
Yeah. Well, we're about to find out. I've got so many more questions, of course, but I don't want to keep us from your performance. So I'll be reading Dolores, and you'll be reading Emily.
Yep. Yep. Green. I am going to be Green Shelley at Emily. Let's go. And I've only read through this once.
And
I skimmed it. So
this is scene 2. Oh,
Yep.
It said episode something on one of the earlier pages, but we'll call it season 2, episode 3, scene 2. Animal from the television show Animal Control. Ready?
As ever.
I found this in the recycling bin.
That's you.
Oh. Okay, we'll start over. I told this one.
Very pregnant pause.
Very pregnant. It
was going to be very pregnant had I not said anything.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Action. I found this in the recycling bin. This is an act of aggression.
It's actually passive aggression, but you can give me a thing and...
What's with this picture of Shred? These pictures, with the pictures of Shred?
Nothing. I'm finishing up some onboarding paperwork, so I just thought...
Siri, pull up the most recent search.
Pulling up search for Shred Parker Peanut.
I should have read that.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Why were you Googling that?
I wasn't. I was looking up Shred for professional, totally above board reasons, and I must have accidentally hit the wrong button.
Do you have a thing for him?
No. He's my employee, and he's engaged. And regardless of that...
His bonus is frozen? Sorry, man. I'm ruining this for you.
Is or was. I don't know. It's unclear.
How did you even...
It's the third thing that pops up. Shred Parker half pipe, Shred Parker frozen penis. How could I not click that?
You're totally crushing on him.
No. Maybe. We've been carpooling because he lives in my neighborhood and we like to listen to the same cheesy music and he's super cute and I would never act on it. But yeah, I looked him up. Turns out when he was injured on the slopes and wasn't found for hours, his extremities were impacted by the cold. It's a real condition, happens to people who spend a lot of time in frigid climates, Sherpas and ice fishermen, and apparently snowboarders.
Well,
what?
The obvious question, does it work?
None of the articles say anything about that, which is crazy because that's all anyone wants to know.
Look, I'm sure it's fine, but stop researching it. It's just going to make your crush worse.
You don't get it. I don't want it to be fine. If it's broken or straight up gone, I can't let this go.
Wow. If you want him to have a dead penis, you must really like him.
I do, but you can't tell anyone.
Can I have Friday off?
Say you have a doctor's appointment.
Deal. I'll get my laptop. We'll get to the bottom of this or the tip. Oh my God, this is going to be so much fun.
End scene.
First half?
End scene. Yep.
Done. We've done it. We've
so
stuck to the plan. We actually got to the script before. We didn't get distracted the whole time.
No. No.
I'm surprised we actually got to the script.
It's so hard. It's hard to not.
Look, it is hard. This is hard. I don't doubt it. Like, it seems like really hard. I'm putting you in a tough situation.
It is. It's fun though. It's actually more difficult because you have this. I basically have the Shelley that you see reading, and then I have this one in my head screaming like, "No!"
Yeah. You're doing it wrong because this is like, yeah.
So I have to also tell her to shut up the entire time. I'm like, you know what we're doing? Like, shut up, go sit down. It's your turn next. And she keeps going.
Because I like this because you're acting a part in a part. Sort of.
It's also I'm trying to the recall of like how it was. You kind of have to go back into your memory banks and be like, all right, so
same with you. We have to remember who was Shelley 15 years ago.
Oh, honey. Thirsty.
Thirsty. I forgot about that part too. Like, I didn't know.
No, it's funny. You have to go back and really like recall, and without embarrassment, because it's not embarrassing.
It's just we were all that age at one point, unless I'll die prematurely, but I don't want to talk about that. So not fair.
That got dark real fast.
It happens. Like.
Okay. Cool. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers.
Welcome to the soiree.
But yeah, it's hard. It's fun though, but it's hard. But I do enjoy it.
I mean, what were you sort of just getting the most screaming from your other side of you in that piece? Like what elements really would make you like scream in your own mind? Like, that's wrong. You're doing it wrong. Any particular part of that performance?
Taking in, how do I put this in really easy terms? Taking in the punctuations that the writer is giving you. So like they put periods there first, like even during that.
Are you saying you would? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to ask. Are you saying that you would try to actually match the punctuation the writers give you, and then whenever you would do that, you would get this voice telling you, "You're fucking it up."
No, I wasn't. I'm trying to like not take. I'm trying to take it in as almost like I read a book, which is not like the writers put a punctuation there for a reason.
For a reason, yeah.
So like the biggest thing is that little like it's not really a monologue, but that paragraph that I had.
That's a lot of punctuation.
There's a lot of punctuations there.
It's a couple lines, more than I can count right now in my
so that's the biggest thing is baby Shelley did not know that they put those there for a reason. She was kind of reading it. Like obviously there's a question mark. Like that's a little bit different, but the pacing of a show, the writers put there very specifically.
I will say when I was choosing this piece and I was reading it to myself, a couple days ago, I was like, couldn't help but sort of maybe play around, have a little fun, act out a bit or two, read it aloud.
Love this.
And I immediately found myself saying like, "Oh, the punctuation, like half the words are like suggestions." I can't help but like add words or take them away or make my own pacing. From the sentences.
And you'll get caught on that.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not the biggest fans about that.
People don't like me being like, "Oh, the writers didn't know what they were doing. I'll just like take that word out."
No, they don't appreciate that. No.
Are they in the room when you're doing the audition sometimes?
It would depend. Like, listen, I haven't done an audition for like a Marvel film.
Do you ever just flick them off? Like, fuck you, your writing sucks. This.
Would love to be in a room to see it. I wouldn't be the one to do it.
Have you ever gone to an audition being like, "I don't give a fuck about this audition.
Yep.
100%. I'm gonna do whatever I want," and like maybe I'll just go there and like clown on them, kind of like.
No, I've done auditions where like my agent or my manager got it for me and I really wasn't interested. So I just went and was just like, I mean, I'm going to give you what you want. I've never been like, fuck you, I'm going to do my own thing. There's always a little bit of you in everything you do, but there is still respect.
I mean, you don't want to burn a bridge. We don't want to like bring that
But like,
We don't burn bridges
did
here.
I spend 2 days or whatever working on it? No.
That's fair.
No.
Yeah, you got because you might see them again.
You might see them again. Yeah. I mean,
You
you
know?
don't want to go in there and completely be rude and like shit the bed. But
Yeah.
especially in the self-tape world now, I've gotten some stuff from a manager that I'm just like, why? Please stop sending me this. So I'm just like, okay, if you're going to waste my time and their time, I'm going to give you what I want. But anyways, I digress.
Have they ever, I mean, this is a pretty lewd piece to read. Would you agree?
In the comedy world? No. I don't think it's that lewd. It's
I
a
don't know
frozen
what kind of
penis.
comedy you engage with.
I mean, really, firstly, just in our conversations as friends, stop.
Shame on you.
I mean, he's talking about a frozen. I mean, no, I don't think so. I think it's funny.
I was worried. I was
There's
like,
not
our
even
Christian
talk of
audience
sex.
is not going to appreciate this.
I think it's
I'm
funny.
surprised they put this on network television.
I'm not, because it's not me. I mean, what does it air on? It doesn't. It airs on like comedy. Oh,
We're talking about the most base and animalistic parts. Speaking of animal control, base and animalistic parts of the human body being discussed right here, and
but it's
in a manner
but it's
that you would think
comedy.
is not even. They're not taking it seriously. Like life comes from these elements of the people, like new life, birth.
You know what's funny? I wouldn't think about that while I was preparing for this role. That is
That's where
not
it's
something
like-
that would ever come into my thought.
I feel like that
for
element's missing from a
comedic-
lot of
for this
acting
role.
these days.
Yeah. I mean, but again, that stands to each actor their own. And
as
if that would
a
be your
viewer,
process.
as like the test
I
audience.
do not think they're thinking, oh my God, a frozen penis. That guy can't have kids anymore. I'm pretty sure they're probably like, damn, that bitch
I
has
was
a crush.
thinking they're not handling this subject matter with the respect that it deserves, and the
Says the guy.
serious.
What?
Let's move on. Let's move on. Do you? This is why you're crazy and you're on the couch, man. You have no respect for authority.
I have no for the penis, apparently.
Well, let's keep moving on to the
That's
next
so
one.
Funny.
Now we're going to do it from
Now we'll
a
do it
present
from-
day.
Yeah,
who
a little
you
bit
are
more
now.
seasoned.
You know, and then the thing is about this podcast, the longer we do this podcast, we could have episode 300 be like, well, I'll do it 15 years ago, like I was when we started this podcast. That's you.
Wouldn't that be great? I'm gonna sound
To
like the casting
animal
director for
control.
50. I'm gonna be smoking a cigar. Be like, I'm about to show you how I was back then.
Yeah, I used to be a star.
I used to be great.
And man, remember when Animal Control was still starting out? It's such a big hit now.
I shit on it, and I shouldn't have.
I was so naive. Yeah, we're gonna maybe they'll hire you like just when I was still had stars in my eyes before
my
I was
God.
Emily.
No, they hire me as a joke. I'm just a background, which no shame to background, but that would be the joke. That'd be fun.
I got I hate to bring it about me. How am I doing as a therapist? But how do you think how do you feel I read the piece?
Well,
Do
other
they
than when
usually
you
give a little more? I'm trying to stay as neutral, like so you have your acting stands out more because I'm so boring. And
No,
flat.
as a reader, you're great. You don't
Okay.
want to be too boring. As an actor that wants to read with somebody, you always want your reader to give you a little bit something. You don't want to be like reading to basically a mannequin with a mouth. Like,
Okay. I mean, that
not at all.
sounds-
You want a little bit of something. You don't want your reader to be better than you. So like, you don't want them to really be going at level 10 when that's where you're supposed to need, or that's where you're supposed to be. But yeah, somebody that gives you a little bit of something and is still reading is great. It's perfect.
I'm still on the mannequin with a mouth part. Like that's what I want to be, man. That's what I'm trying to.
No, we don't want you to be a mannequin with a mouth.
working
We
at
want
that.
you to be a person.
That's the identity
and
I'm
read
trying
like a
to project
person.
into the world. Like
No, you're better than that, Evan. You're
it
better
sounds like a simple
than a
lifestyle.
mannequin
like-
with a mouth.
Let's continue. I'll set you up for the next piece. Let's center ourselves.
Okay.
Like come back to. We don't want to have too much fun before we read this comedy piece. We want to really because it's a serious reading.
It is a serious reading.
Are you ready? You want to get into this?
No, we're good. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Okay. You're the one that was probably more ready than me. I'm have to be ready just to like watch acting happen, much less do it. Okay. And action. I found this in the recycling bin. This is an act of aggression.
It's actually passive aggression, but you can give me a minute.
What's with the pictures of Shred?
Nothing. I'm finishing up some onboarding paperwork, so I just had to get some
Siri, pull up my most recent searches.
Pulling up search for Shred Parker penis. No, that's not what I wanted to see. I didn't.
Why were you Googling that?
I wasn't. I was looking up Shred for professional, totally above board reason, and I must have accidentally hit the wrong button.
Do you have a thing for him?
No. He's my employee, and he's engaged. And regardless of that...
His penis is frozen?
Is or was? I don't know. That's unclear.
How do you even...
It's the third thing that pops up. Shred Parker. Shred Parker's half pipe. Shred Parker frozen penis. How could I not click that?
You're totally crushing on him.
No. Maybe. We've been carpooling because he lives in the neighborhood and we like to listen to the same cheesy music and he's super cute and I would never act on it. But yeah, I looked him up. Turns out when he was injured on the slopes and wasn't found for hours, his extremities were impacted by the cold. And it's a real condition, happens to people who spend a lot of time in frigid climates. Sherpas, the ice fishermen, and apparently snowboarders.
Well,
what?
The obvious question, does it work?
None of the articles say anything about that, which is crazy because that's all anyone wants to know.
Look, I'm sure it's fine, but stop researching it. It's just going to make your crush worse.
You don't get it. I don't want it to be fine. If it's broken or straight up gone, I can let this go.
Wow, if you want him to have a dead penis, you must really like him.
I do.
But you can't tell anyone. Oh.
But you can't tell anyone.
Can I have Friday off?
Deal. So you have a doctor's appointment.
Deal. I'll get my laptop. We'll get to the bottom of this. Or the tip. Oh my God, this is going to be so much fun.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I
fine.
really made that bad for you on both of them.
No, you didn't make it bad for me. I mean, that is another thing that we have to do. Sometimes somebody drops a line. Sometimes somebody cuts you off. Sometimes you drop a line and you literally have to look down and pick it up and like come back up like immediately. That's part of the fucking job.
Well, you rolled with it well. Like that was impressive. Thank you.
Oh, well, thanks. Thanks.
Do you feel like how do you feel like you did?
I feel like this is a lot of fun. It's a fun read. There's a lot that you can do here, especially because it is comedy. Like there's a lot of subtle little things you can do. Like I would play with this. I would have a lot of fun playing with this. Like there's a lot you can do here. So all I feel like right now is I want to keep doing it again and again and again and really dial in where I think the really funny parts are.
Oh, yeah. It is very kind of all over the place too with like how you can play it. I kind of feel like personally when I read it, I'm like, I want to slash some of the words. I think if you take out a couple words, you could really change a lot of the kind of emphasis of where you put the emphasis in each sort of monologue you have or little like spiel your character has. I thought there was a big difference in your performances too, with how the first one was a little like kind of over earnest in some sense, like the character was like too ditzy in some ways, like kind of a little more Valley Girl, a little more trying too hard.
Sure.
To a certain extent.
Which I would have.
Not to insult your acting.
No,
I
don't. I want you to tell me what you get from it.
That came. It was more like that came through in your performance because you were putting on a piece of someone that
This is
was
great.
15 years, a version of yourself 15 years ago.
That's perfect. And I wanted it's fun to hear how people perceive you, especially when you know how you were trying to do it.
I'm not saying you did see.
No. I know you don't. No. It's what I'll to expand on that.
I guess your performance.
I came across as my performance came across as ditzy and like you were saying, like eager. So one of the things I did purposely was after reading this, season Shelley realizes that Emily is Dolores's boss.
It took me. I didn't realize that till we did this now, and I read this already.
Baby Shelley would have.
Like, oh yeah.
She may have figured it. Like I would have eventually figured it out. I'm not an idiot when I'm reading, but I wouldn't have taken that into as much consideration.
Yeah, no, it is a weird relationship to be going up to your boss.
But it's fun.
And being
like that's more fun to play with.
You're obsessed with this another employee's frozen penis.
Yeah, your employee's catching. You're like, oh my god, don't tell anybody. And they're like, wait, I'm your fucking boss. Hold on a minute.
Yeah.
And then it's just more fun when she brings it back and she's like, can I have Friday off? And you're like, son of a bitch. Fine,
have you ever talked to your boss about someone's genitals or?
I mean, on a personal
anytime,
level,
like I mean, look, I'm casting a wide net because it seems like a rare occasion, a rare thing to do.
I don't know.
So I'm like, I don't think it's necessary. Oh, you ever talked to him about frozen genitals?
I don't think I've talked about frozen genitals, but let me tell you, I work for a comedian. So there is a lot of laughing
okay, there we go.
and a lot of just
we don't need to.
It's fun. So I'm pretty sure there have been jokes or some sort of conversation. I don't think about frozen penises though.
We don't want to talk about comedy too much on this show because it's a very sensitive subject.
I mean, I love it.
Especially,
I love comedy.
I can tell their passion came through when you were reading the piece.
Oh, well, thank you. I love comedy. It's a lot of fun.
I mean, these days, look, can't say anything.
I know.
You get locked up in comedy jail.
Well,
they'll throw away the key.
Depends on what network you're airing on.
Put you through a comedy struggle session.
Right. But again, I think that really depends on what network you're airing on.
We'll see how long we last before we end up in that comedy gulag.
I would take pride in that.
Breaking comedy rocks.
I would seriously, I'd take pride in that. I'd be like, yep. I made people uncomfortable.
I paid penance to the people in the comedy,
I've made people
system that we work in.
Fine. Especially with somebody else's written word.
They send you to the comedy gulag and make you read pieces.
Yeah.
I don't know. Canceled TV scripts. I guess this is still running. Well, we did this. We
did do that.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the second performance?
I felt so much better. Like she stopped yelling at me. Like it just felt so much more natural and like that's like, okay, that's what you need to be doing.
It just came back. Now it's instead of you yelling at yourself now, it's not you have just your father yelling at you now.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's less voices.
Yes. Yeah.
One less.
Very, very much more comfortable.
And you're used to that, like.
Which what?
Your father yelling at you.
Oh, yeah.
All the time.
All the time. All the time. I hear him all the time. No, he doesn't yell at me. He loved me.
Well, that was. I had a good time. I think we got through it.
Yeah. Difference is big enough.
Yeah.
Great. Good. Because if you're like, I don't know, I didn't really tell a difference.
I told the difference.
That would be bad.
I mean, I will now. All these episodes going forward, I'm like, oh, what if I notice the difference? I can't tell her. What if I don't notice the difference? I can't tell her.
You call me out on that. Be like, listen, you need to.
It's a struggle for me because this is not a media that I kind of like consume that much, like a sitcom type thing. Mm-hmm. The last sitcom I watched was like Frasier,
classic,
which we may do some Frasier.
So good. Oh, it's hard to do that one.
I bet
that one's classic because you just got to try so hard not
to do the characters that everyone knows. Like that's why Animal Control. We don't know who these people are.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Emily from Animal Control. Like this is you kind of just you have nothing to go on. It's almost like this show hasn't even been made yet. It's so obscure.
To us, yeah.
If for any of the animal show control people want to come on, animal control show people want to come on and be a guest.
Yes, or I'll check with my friends if
Spit
any of
on
them
us.
are big fans of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Like,
sure that
how-
has its fans.
yeah.
It's getting season 4.
Yeah.
We're really being rude to
Let
it,
us
but like,
know how much we
come
messed
on
this
to the
up.
show and kick us in the nuts or something for making fun of you guys. If we have, we haven't done it too much.
No,
I'm just
we
kidding.
haven't. No, we're making fun of more ourselves.
Hopefully, it's one of the rules of comedy.
It is one of the rules
We don't
of
want to
comedy.
end up
I'm
in the
very
gulag or
good at
whatever
it.
it is.
Yeah,
Like
I'm very good at it.
that joke we were telling earlier was everyone was laughing about. Like, what do we have left? You want to go into the closer?
Oh yeah, we can do the closer. Let's do the closer. I like a good closer.
Because let's check my notes. I should have kept flashcards on
One
hand.
is always
Oh, you've
prepared.
got- what?
One
Dog,
is
this is
always
crazy.
prepared. And if you flip it over, there's more on the back.
I wrote this and you published it essentially.
I did.
Um,
I like
what
to
do
have
we?
a tangible piece.
Do you have a request for future
Well, I
episodes?
requested this one.
Yeah.
So do you have a request,
I have
dear
a good one.
therapist?
The thing is, I feel like I'm trying to branch out of what I normally choose, but I have a good one for you.
Okay.
Last secret episode, the test episode, I had you do essentially a long monologue.
Yep.
I like the monologues because they're very, I don't know, juicy. There's a lot
They
like,
are.
to
There's-
grab onto.
yeah.
The back and forth it means I also have to read, which I'm a little afraid of. You saw how much I fucked it up. Like
You didn't fuck it up that much. Although the beginning of the first try was my favorite.
I liked when I read your line this time too at the end. That was,
That one was an easy fix.
And then
that
you
one
read
was
my
an
line.
easy fix. Deal.
But I have something in mind.
Okay.
I don't know if I should tell you.
Don't tell me.
Tease out what it is.
Don't tell me.
Maybe I should. I feel like I should though, because I teases out to the audience too.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going
Okay.
to give you like a little hint.
okay. Tease me.
I'll say the piece it's from, the show it's from. Is that
Okay.
too much? Because I mean, I don't think you know too much about. It could be so many things from
Love
the
it.
show.
Yep.
I was looking at a Xena piece that I thought maybe
Man, I was
you'd be
a
interested in.
baby.
You're not anymore.
Yes.
You can do it like you were when you were a
I
baby and
just
you saw
remember
Xena.
her, I remember her flipping through the air all the time. And I remember her blonde best friend and thinking I wanted to have a best friend like her. Like those are literally the first two things that come into my mind when you say Xena. And her boobs, obviously. 'cause
I guess,
they
yeah.
were there.
She's got great boobs. 100%.
So yeah, that's what I'm working with.
There's a lot of character. This is another show that I watch. We watch Columbo, and that's why that was a test episode. And I also watch Xena, and so I know a couple of good Xena moments that I could. There's so many characters and so
Sure,
many,
yeah.
so many
100, yeah.
moments that like it may not be Xena.
Yeah, I don't even remember. All I remember of Xena are the boobs, which were fantastic and probably still are. The flipping, I swear, I just always remember the camera, the point of view being from on the ground and she's flipping over. And didn't she do a yell?
Yeah, she goes like
that thing. Yeah, that's all I got. I don't even remember really what she sounded like or how
it's
she
higher than
spoke.
that. Like I can't do it.
She like
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, that's all I know. That's literally all I remember.
I'm excited. This one is. I feel like after a while you're gonna see the types of pieces I'm giving you, and I'm worried that
No, don't
I'm
be
gonna
worried.
get into a rut of like giving you the same types of pieces. We'll
Well,
find
that's
out
where I
after
just give you another foot wide binder.
I've got another. Let me get through the ones you've given me first. Of all your
Right,
other
yeah.
pieces.
Backstory: he asked if I had any scenes, and I had two. The ones that were organized were two binders that probably came out to about like this thick. And I was like, here you go. And they were organized from like comedy and drama. And I don't think he was ready for that.
I was curious if you had any ideas for any special segments you wanted to add to the show.
Well, I mean, we could always do the Plano Jano holiday kind of thing if it lines in with a holiday, which could be fun.
Plano
'cause you
Jano.
Everybody does holiday stuff. Like everybody uses a holiday as a reason to do like a segment of it. But it's fun because like if for like Christmas, for example, you have the Hallmark movies. You have the Lifetime movies.
Oh my
You have like the
Hallmark and Lifetime movies would be really fun.
Then you
to
have
do.
like you have you know, you already know where I'm going with that.
I would love this. There's some real. The thing is, I watch a lot of bad movies too. I'd love to have you
Yes.
do like some. I don't know.
give me bad-
movies that I
yes.
don't know if you've ever seen, but like horrible
Perfect.
trash,
Perfect.
basically. Like
That's perfect.
I'm glad. Yeah,
It'd also
you're
be
open
cool
to a lot
to
of
do a
things.
segment, especially if we had if we got a couple of guests on every once in a while to do like all right, how do you want to do this? Especially if it's like, and I just thought of that, if it's a crap movie or a crap script, and you're just like, this movie was garbage.
Yeah, like
and
how
I
do you
get it,
read
and I know,
strange
like, this,
scripts?
yeah,
Kind of
this
like
is how I would do
poorly
it in front
written
of a
scripts,
casting
even.
director.
Yeah,
But if you really could do it any way you wanted to do it, even if that means making fun of it, does that make sense?
Oh yeah,
it
yeah.
could be fun.
I mean, there's so. Yeah.
What do you do?
I don't necessarily was saying this last time on the test. I keep referencing it, but I feel like there is no bad acting. I've never really been like, oh, this is poor acting. The only acting you can think is bad is like if the person themselves has done it, because you can like work magic in editing. You can do so many different like if you find the right piece to throw the acting in. If you film it and like produce it in a certain way.
I don't disagree.
You don't disagree?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
well,
disagree.
then
I
I'm
will
preaching
say
to the
though, when
choir.
you said that though, I thought of Frasier because my husband thinks that Eddie the dog is the worst actor in the world. And he always said, every time I watch Frasier, which I rewatch often, he's like, God, he's the worst actor.
Really is?
The dog.
The dog. He's very like
He's perfect. Don't say anything.
he's very particular. Let's put it that
He
way.
hits
with
his
acting.
marks.
It's a
He
low
barks
bar.
when
I
he
hate to
needs
say it.
bark. Wow.
It's like, let's be real here.
Wow.
Stand where I was where I wanted it was supposed to be.
Wow.
I went to
You know what?
the
you go
tape and
work on a
stood
soap
there.
opera where you have like 4 marks and 80-degree turns you have to do. And
That's
let me
the
know
bare
how hard
minimum.
it is.
Be on like if he doesn't hit his marks, he's like not even on camera. He's like off camera. Like, how could you be like, he was great, but he did hit his marks, so we didn't see him. Like you're supposed, you gotta hit the marks. Like,
That's funny.
but
anyways,
anyway,
all that's to say, no, I don't
anyway.
think they're. I mean, no. And I think anybody that really does want to act, I would never call them a bad actor. It's hard work.
No, we want actors to come on here and.
Yeah.
I like to a certain degree. Yeah, there's always pressure when you're acting. Like
And there's difference.
I'm terrified of acting. No, I wouldn't want to act here. It's scary. Like I don't know where it's safe to act these days. Like in the bathroom, in the mirror, even there. Like you're looking at the hardest critic.
This is true.
So it's like nowhere is safe, and that's like I said, like you threatened to make me act on this show a couple times.
Oh, this is gonna be great. Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be great. You
Yeah.
say,
No.
like,
There's gonna be a couple of flip flops where I'm gonna have you do a monologue.
look, yeah. If you ever want to bring a segment on the show, 100%. What
Do
am
you
I
have
in charge?
ideas
The
for
king of this
segments?
show? Like,
Do you have ideas for segments?
I was thinking when we bring guests on,
Yep.
you would both end up doing the piece, possibly. No,
Yep. That'd be great.
I was thinking, it'd be cool if we could have you guys like face off in some way and have the like compete. I don't know how you do that for actor fight in a way, or
So many things.
I don't know. Like,
I mean, you could just have us read a scene together and flip flop characters.
yeah, but then what's the competition element?
I mean, the
it's such a
competition
silly
is
idea.
the competition's already there. It's 2 actors in a
inherent.
room going for the
Inherent,
exact same
going for
role.
the same role.
It's there. It's just how tangible it's going to come through the camera.
I want to have a fist fight break out on this show between the
Oh.
2 actors at one point. That's the goal. Like,
Part of me is like jokingly like, I bet I could find some people to do that, but part of me is also like, man, I don't want to know how many people are gonna be like, yeah, I'll punch you in the face on TV. Let's
you
go.
got 50% veto power on the show. You just I bring on guests that are smaller than you that you
True.
can take.
This is true. I can take everybody though. Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, you could veto any actor that I'm like,
Yeah.
what about Macho McGee?
It'll be our stunt episode. Yep.
I was
Done.
thinking about the stunt episode.
We
I was
can
like-
do that.
But then like you're
It's
not that stunt. You're
hard.
not a stunt. Do you do your own stunts? Like
I train in stunts for over a year, and one of my episodes on TV is I got hired as a stunt person. So yes, I also do my own stunts.
we know some people too who have some stunt stuff. We could
Yep.
possibly bring a stunt thing, but then like that's an element of me filming it. Like,
I don't know if that's going to really
That episode
fit
is
in
coming
this.
later down the line. We'll work it out.
Yeah.
When we
have a ring that I can put in our yard.
yeah, once we finish building the octagon. That's when we do the stunts.
Yep.
But I was thinking of what we could do when we bring the guests on that would kind of highlight, I don't know, if you want to both do the same script, I think that would be almost inherently competitive enough.
Yeah.
And people would be trying to take it in a different way that the other didn't.
Yeah. Well, and there's always that, especially this happens in class a lot, which is a good thing. This isn't a bad thing. But when I watch other like classmates doing like the same piece that you do, like you're all doing the same piece.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a different interpretation of it. Everybody's doing a little bit something different. And sometimes you just watch somebody and you go, fuck, that was way better. And you can't necessarily steal it because you're in class. And then, it's just at that point you're stealing somebody else's stuff. But you kind of want to a little bit.
I was thinking maybe we have you guys read the same piece simultaneously, but the twist is you guys take turns reading the lines of the characters.
Oh.
I'm thinking of the dumbest ideas in the world.
No,
right
this
now.
could work.
I don't know what's going on in my brain.
Also,
that
if you
doesn't
guys
make
have
any sense.
ideas, what do you guys? If you guys want to see anything,
I guess that's where I was going with this, but I got distracted thinking of my own ideas.
The octagons, fight clubs, actor soiree, fight club.
Please tell us something we could do for a segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
anything.
guests going forward.
We're open. I am open to a lot.
And I was curious if you wanted to do a couple more before we brought a guest on, or we just try to look for a guest for next episode.
I mean, we could do a couple of more. We'll get our feet.
We'll
get our feet a little bit more
we
wet.
Because we have to find a place to put them on this set.
And this is going to be so different.
We'll adapt over time.
Yeah. So it'll be fun.
But I'm excited for the future episodes.
Yeah.
I think we've hit all the marks. We've gone through my outline.
We did.
And what can we do to upgrade the show? It's kind of what we touched on already.
Yeah.
Then let's move on.
Literally, I just thought aesthetically, but there's going to be a library here.
We're moving forward.
Yeah, there's building plans.
Yeah, no, that's
growing pains
constant
come with everything.
Working on the set is a permanent progress.
I mean, it'd be fun if down the road. I don't know that this really builds on it. It just adds to it. Like if we did a period piece, I get like super into it and actually dress too.
Get some costumes going on.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. That's just fun.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna be bringing in like Barney.
Yeah.
As like I read this piece from Barney and I brought a big purple costume for you to wear.
Yeah, it's gonna get fun.
And aside from what we should be doing on the podcast, segments of the podcast, what should our fans suggest pieces for us?
Yes.
Anything you want to see us do?
Anything.
Shelley, I'm not going to touch anything.
To be fair, like it's not like depending on what it is, we might not, if we don't have the script, it's not like we can just go online and get it.
Yeah.
So there is that.
If you want to, also, I was thinking.
That's not to say that we can't search for it.
We could search for it. We could probably find it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, we might have to dictate it ourselves, but it's
I'll look it up and we could get like AI to like transcribe something that I play. Like I'm sure there's an easy way to do. I could just type it out too.
Yeah,
like
we
you're
could
saying,
do that.
Transcribe it. Like any show or.
But
movie.
yeah, if there's anything extra fun,
I was thinking the fans could also help me diagnose Shelley. If you guys have any thoughts on what might be ailing her, what brings her into the office, I'm always looking to crowdsource my therapy work, and I think this might be an opportunity for me to get different opinions. If you think it's bipolar, if you think it's some sort of schizoaffective disorder, anything in particular, I'm looking, multiple personalities, drinking, alcoholism, anything. Please hit us up.
Yeah, please let us know. Yeah.
But other than that, do we have anything else we want to say to these guys before we go?
I don't think so. Thanks for tuning in and watching us do what we love to do. I love to do this. He loves to talk and to tell.
What do I like to do?
To talk.
I mean, I'm on the journey to find out. Let's.
I mean, but you do like to do that. But you're also one that loves to be part of a conversation about something. and not in
I'm
a bad
desperate
way.
enough. Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I didn't mean it like that. You will learn I'm really good about putting my own foot in my mouth. And then I
You're just
keep
finding
doing
out
it.
what you meant. That's why you're here in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there's a part of you that you weren't in touch with. You were like, I have so much anger towards Chip
That could be.
that I'm just gonna sprinkle it into my language, Freudian slip it in, and that's all our time.
Didn't think about
like, I'm sorry, I got another guest card.
That gave me something to mull over until our session next week.
Yeah. Think about how you can be nicer to a therapist.
Yeah.
Maybe that's something you should consider. Yeah, have some more respect.
Okay.
That's the episode this week. Well, this was Animal Control.
Yep.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, thank you so much. And any recommendations, let us know.
Any recommendations of any type.
Yep.
Adios, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.